Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Kickstarter Unboxing here on Contemporary Cardboard. I'm your host, Nick. What's up, everybody? This is obviously a test. Hey, I'm over here. The microphone's literally right in front of me because this is my currently only audio solution right now. But don't worry about that. This is just a test. I am testing switching camera angles. Check this out. I've got picture in picture, got the logo in the bottom left, what's up, and I can even look at the logo, bang! And then I've got a close-up cam, shebang, look at that! That's not, it's a different card, it's a card from a different game, but in theory, I want to show off this card, I don't have to hold it up to the camera like this. I can just go, shebang, look at that close-up, it's amazing! And I'm doing all of this with this keyboard. Woo! Still all just a work in progress, but I am flippin' excited. I feel oh, look at that. That is just so much fun. But let's just kind of get into this extreme edition of Dinosaur Island Totally Liquid expansion that just came out on the Kickstarter. Ooh, that is really cool. I love the art style on this. That 80s, that's 90s. It's dripping with theme. I love it so much. But this is the expansion. I've got the base game right behind me, right there. Can you see it? Am I blocking it? I could probably almost reach it. That's why I wanted to have the games behind me. They were over there against another wall. That's a whole nother story. But let's get right back into the unboxing. So here's the rule book. Not too bad. It's the same art style as the base game, so they're keeping that together. Oh, look at that big old guy! Look at it, eating a little shrimpy shrimp. That's probably a really big shrimp. Got a guy with a cowboy hat, the ride CEO specialist right there. Can't really. That's probably not in focus. Another reason why to have the up close camera. The up close camera is across the table from me because I don't have a long enough cable to reach it over here. But obviously, it would be right next to me or to somebody to usually do that. That's why I just put a generic card over there. That's from a different game. But yeah, so there would be another camera if I wanted to point out something specific here in the rulebook. I can, if I wanted certain text, here you can probably see this image and this image, but the text I don't think, and glare is an issue too. Obviously, still tweaking the lighting. But by the way, I've got this light above. Ooh, look at the back of that. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I love the art in this game. But I've got the lights, my living room lights on. I've got my dining room light, it's built in, on. And I've got my Duracast light that James Hudson recommended back in the day. I'm going to have to give him a shout out like I just did. But moving on, so this is cool. This is something that you don't really see a whole lot, and I think it was because there might have been a little confusion when the base game came out with the upgraded components. Hey, what's what here, right? I've got cardboard bits, and I also have cool plastic dino meeples. Which do I use? This tells you what the dino meeples are upgrading, so you don't use something twice, or just to let you know, you don't have to use all these bits. You can use the cardboards, or you can use the plastics, whichever you prefer. And I love the cool meeples. We'll look at those here in a second. But here is I've yet to read over the rules for the expansion, but these are definitely more dino recipes. So these are the new water based dinosaurs that are in the Totally Liquid expansion. Pretty self-explanatory there. If you played the base game, that takes a lot. There's a lot of threat. How can be such a huge threat when he's in the water? I guess he might be able to come out of the water, maybe. I don't know. But I guess you've seen Jurassic World. That one water dino was definitely a threat to that one lady. But and these are new sideboards that come in the expansion. Try not to show off the glare too much. but still going through here. We've got more upgrades, more tool benches. This looks like tool bench upgrades for the 5th player, because this introduces a 5th player. Speaking of, I believe this is the icon for the 5th player. A lot more pins or puttocks, water puttocks to keep your dinosaurs contained, or hopefully contained. I love the little goats, and I think I saw on the upgrade sheet that there are goat meeples. Very excited. These little babies, pterodactyls and triceratopses, and that's just a big old nasty. It's upside down. Big old nasty T-Rex. And then here is Phase 2 board, which I believe it looks the same, with the exception of there is a misprint or misdesign on this part of the Phase 2 board in the base game. The cutout notch here was over here on the different side, so there was a little confusion there. But now that's fixed, and I believe that's everything else is the same. With it says Totally Liquid expansion on the back. But that looks the same from the base game. And then here is the 5th player. Phase 3 board. It's got the awesome notches, so it's just like all the other ones from the base game. Very cool. I'm bad with words. Moria Labs Global, and it's a tortoise with a globe on its back. I feel like that's a reference to something that I'm blanking on. And then here's just their Phase 4 board, just like everybody else's Phase 4 boards. Here's a Phase 1 board. Is this redesigned? Is this different? I feel like this is different. It's been a while since I played the base game, I apologize. But here's all the meeples. This is what you came to look and see, right? Look at all these meeples. We've got the liquid dinosaur based, the water-based dinosaurs. What? Liquid-based? What? Nick, come on. I know it's 12:30 at night, and you've been messing around with this computer and this software and the cameras and all that stuff. But this would be a great time to cut to the close-up cam, but it's across the table. And I am just going to be that guy and just do that. But that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to, like, over here and show the close-up camera and cut to the close-up camera. That's coming. I need to buy USB extension cables for my cameras. I've got 2 webcams that are identical, and they work out of the box, which is amazing. Gary on the on the media group, the board game media group, said he had issues back in the day using 2 of the same USB cams, same model, but it works, and it's amazing, and I'm so happy it does. Look at these. Here's those we were talking about earlier about those goats, cardboard goats. Here are the plastic meeple goats. It's probably out of focus and weird, and again, I can't wait to get the close-up cam. And then there's a little baby pterodactyl that we were talking about earlier. Look at that. Like, I mean, I got a big ham hock fingers there, big sausage fingers, but that's a tiny little pterodactyl meeple, which I think I think you have an even smaller. Look at that. I can't believe how small they got these guys. That is teeny tiny meeple. I think it's like you have like a little petting zoo kind of a deal going on with dinosaurs. You get more hooligans and patrons meeples. These are executive meeples, like a science meeple, executive science person, straight up executive guy. I think this is weird. Like, I don't understand. Again, should have read the rules first, I guess. But this is like a first take, hot take, unboxing. I don't like. What is that? I mean, what is that? Is that like an upgrade? Maybe is it supposed to be like that? Like one of the kind of looks like the same shape as an upgrade. Nope. So we'll pop that back in there. What else do we have? For 5th player, plastic meeples. They're cubies for the 5th player, and translucent red and green. I can't remember what those were for. I remember seeing those during the Kickstarter. as an upgrade, as a stretch goal upgrade. Here are the science meeples for the 5th player. Just more. Ooh, here's the mega T-Rex in here. We went from teeny tiny baby meeples to look at that guy. Eats those guys for breakfast. And I don't know if you can tell, again, probably out of focus, but it looks like it's like a manufacturer flaw. But they're claiming it's just like they're spinning it as battle scars, dino battle scars, and I'm fine with it. I mean, it happens, right? I mean, these they're still just really awesome meeples, and it's got some weight to it. He's huge, but like it's cool that you do kind of spin it like, oh yeah, there's battle scars, right? But it looks like they just had some issues taking them out of the molds. No fault against the Pandasaurus family, the panda dad, panda mom out there. You guys knocked it out of the park again with the production on this. And it looks like a whole other set of meeples for the base game, because I think we had 9 of each dinosaur. Now we get 10 of each, I believe. Don't quote me on the math there. Here we have the Pandasaurus. I remember seeing this as a stretch goal, the Pandasaurus recipe, and they just had a little extra space. I remember in the base game they had a lot of extra space on the punch boards, so they gave us cool little just extra stuff. And there's an example there, just a little extra, going the extra mile there. That's awesome. And I love these dice. Oh, even more awesome dice for this game. Big, chunky. I think these are 14 mil, and they're heat pressed on there. They're not going to rub off. There's the puttock face. Oh, she's broken out of the puttock. Oh, I love it. These dice are awesome. And then this is the threat die. And when I first saw this, I was like, oh, a little bummed. I mean, it worked out well. Came out really nice, because each pip is a modifier on the threat level, right? But online, during the stretch goal, like during the campaign, the stretch goal art showed the slashes. They had 3 slashes here from the, oh, perfect, number 3. Like the 3, slashes, kind of like Jurassic Park 3. But that was so cool. I would love to have seen the die with that. But this makes sense, for the game, because the pips represent threat. But these are all unique dice, and you can add these into the base game. And even if you don't play with the expansion, you can still add the dice in. And they're all unique. This is a straight-up money die. That's cool. And this gives you different types of DNA, and I keep dropping them. But they're awesome. I love big old chunky dice. And then the cards here, we've got the AI action deck. Looks like that's all that's in this. A sleeve right here. Difficulty, AI action, difficult. Easy. So you got 2 types of AI to choose from. That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day. Don't need to put that back in there. Gotta sleeve these cards as soon as possible. Gotta keep it awesome. And then this is the part where Nick takes 20 minutes to see how to open up the shrink wrap. Okay, there we go. That took whole 20 minutes. I just cut out. Just cut right to it. Oh, what is this? Oh, I think this is kind of for a 5th player. When you play 5 players, this is the extra spot on the phase 2 board. I remember reading about that. That's an interesting way to solve it, because without adding a big. Oh, did I hit the button? Oh no, I hit the. Sorry. I'm not gonna have the keyboard right in front of me. Accidentally about the keyboard and change the camera. We've got different plot twists, which is pretty cool. Plot twist: determine first player randomly. Turn order proceeds clockwise. It changes, and it never changes. Ooh, because turnover usually changes based on VP, if I remember correctly. Ooh. I don't know what that is. PR. I need to read the rules because I don't know what any of these are. Here's some more specialists. These, well, hold on. We got module sector cards, PR cards. We've got more specialists. I know what these are. These are unique buffs that help you break some rules. Master mixologist. That guy's just cool looking. And there's a social media manager. And there is Ryan Gosling, apparently, venture capitalist. Here's executives. They're yellow, these cards are yellow, just like the executive meeples. And here it looks like they are different type of executives that again change the rules. Top secret blueprint. Oh, I think these are like hidden objectives. Like here, oh yeah, like you get bonus points for having your park layout look a certain way. That's cool. I dig that. But that is a very quick and dirty, very unprofessional, but first stab at an unboxing here on Contemporary Cardboard. I want to thank everybody who sat through this. I don't know if I'm actually going to post this, but I just wanted to see what it would be like, see how the setup would work. I've got the two webcams. I'm talking to you on this webcam. I've got a webcam for the close-up camera, and then the overhead cam is my DSLR that I've had to hack. Not really hack, but I jumped through some hoops to get working. It's running off a battery. I'm surprised it's lasted this long. Should probably wrap up before the battery dies. Now I'm getting really scared, but I think I might buy a third webcam, and hopefully I would imagine all three would work. If two work, three should work simultaneously, right, Gary? But then the look would look a lot more uniform and less hoops to jump through on the OBS side of things. Not too bad. I'm really digging OBS. This is really cool. I feel like I'm sitting at a switcher. Like I'm a TD and I'm on cam, like the live streaming pros. I need to watch more of you guys. But you guys are awesome, inspiring me to do this. And this is really fun. I'm just sitting here by myself, rambling about a board game expansion of all things. But yeah. So look forward to more videos like this, but hopefully better. And live streams. I want to do some live streams, get some friends over here, and just have a good time, enjoying each other's company, enjoying the game, enjoying you guys chatting a long way in the chat, hopefully, during the live streams. That just got really weird. I don't know. Rambling. I'm going to shut up. Thanks again for watching Contemporary Cardboard. See you guys. I'm not doing that, though, because that's been done, and this is weird, so I'll think of something else. Gotta think of a intro and outro. That's mine. But I'm going to mouse over here and hit stop record right now. No.